thanks for stopping by at Twisted Art Designs. Today I'm going to do a review of the color catalog. It is a software program that is by Sarah Renee Clark, and it is 250 color palettes for creating different things. You can use it for artwork, you could use it for coloring pages if you like to color in coloring books, but you have trouble selecting colors, or if you're decorating a room. And what it does is it shows, it's got a big instructions, and I have it on my iPad, and it's got color palettes. So it chooses 5 colors for you to use and see how all those colors are in that design. So it's basically selecting colors for you, then you would choose those colors out of your art color mediums and do some art with it, and your artwork will come out really pretty because the colors are chosen for you and they complement each other. They go well with each other. I'm using the app on my iPad, and this is what it looks like. It has instructions for how to use it, and then you find a color palette and you scroll down, and so there's all these beautiful color palettes, and so you can land on one like this and then use that on your layout. So now I can choose anything that I have that are in these colors. So let's see, I'm going to use an Ecoline brush pen. I'm going to use a Prismacolor Premier pen. I'm going to use some paints. So I'm trying to choose paints that are close to these colors. And you could mix colors too. If you don't have the right colors, you could always mix them. See, that's not quite right. Work. So what it's giving me is just a basic color layout to be able to use those colors on my page and do it in that color scheme without having to think about it. So I really like that. I don't have to put the time and energy into figuring out what colors to use. That's a little light, but I can mix it. What colors to use because they're right in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and create a layout using this color scheme. So here's the color palette that I chose from the color catalog, and here's what I'm doing so far with it. Just playing around with those colors and seeing how they go together. And so far, just doing this kind of abstract art, it's looking pretty good with those colors, and I would have never chosen those colors together just on my own. So using the color catalog and using that color palette has really made a difference in this page. I'm still going to continue to layer and use those colors with different mediums until I get this the way that I want it to look, but I just wanted to show you the starting point and how wonderful it was to have the colors laid out for me. I've spent the last 20 years using a color wheel to select colors for my artwork and my layouts, and color wheels work great because they're easy to use, and they basically show you the colors that go together based on color schemes. But you do have to select the colors, and you do have to figure out what colors are going to go together, what colors complement each other by using the color wheel. And although I love it and I promote using a color wheel for selecting colors, I am finding that playing around with the software that it makes it so much easier. I love it so far. This is volume 2, and there are a whole bunch more. You can select your colors by color names, keywords, and browse collections. And if you tap on one, it'll come up, so you can use that one, and the keywords for that would be vintage, urban, retro, colors, teal, beige. So if you were wanting a layout and you know that you want to use teal, you can put in the color word in the search, teal, and all the layouts that use teal will come up, and then you can select one and it'll show you colors to use with the teal. You can download color palettes once you select them. You can print them out if you choose to print them. You can print the entire catalog and have it in a notebook or a binder. I suppose you could put it in sheet protectors and put it in a 3-ring binder if you didn't want to use it on your tablet. You can use it on an iPhone, a tablet, an iPad, a computer, a Mac, a laptop, anything. So I found that it was super easy. Once I was given the link, it's super easy to install it on my iPad. I had no troubles whatsoever, and it's very user-friendly. Over here off to the side there are palettes you can select this way. I really like it. I love that it shows you 5 colors to use together, and they complement each other and look awesome. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Although the color wheel has been my friend for years, and I've used and used my color wheel every single time I do artwork, I pick up my color wheel. My color wheel is going to go off to the side, and I'm going to use this for a while and just play around with it and see how I like it. But so far, I love that it gives you so many options of colors to choose from and so many beautiful layouts, you know, beautiful palettes to choose from. So here I am working on my abstract painting, and I'm basing it from the color catalog. And this was the palette that I chose, so you can see that I've used those colors in my painting, and I love how they go together and how it's turning out. And what my plan is for this journal page is to be able to open this page with the holes cut out and be able to see the abstract images through it. And then of course it's going to have a focal point too, and probably words, but this just made it, this software program just made it really fun and easy to do. So if you're somebody that struggles with colors and choosing colors and figuring out what colors go together, you probably would love this app. Look at that. It's super easy to use. There's hundreds of palettes, and look how beautiful the palettes are. So you could choose those colors and use them together on a layout, and it would just give you the colors and bouncing place to start off, and you won't have to put any thought into that. So check this out. I'll have the link in the description box below, and I'm not paid by this company. They gave it to me to try out and play it with it and see how I like it and give a review, but they're not paying me to make this review. This is just my own review of the color catalog software. So if you check out SarahReneeClark.com, she has this for sale, the different packages for buying the catalog number 1, number 2, and then there's a compilation, I believe. I haven't checked further into that, but that's what I noticed. She also has a lot of really fun art stuff and freebies. She has a free coloring book that you can download that has some beautiful images. So check out SarahReneeClark.com. Check out this app if you do artwork, even if you do things like needlework, if you do punch needle or crochet or any type of craft where you use colors in craft. Sometimes it's hard to choose yarn to figure out what colors of yarn would go together to make a quilt, or or to make an afghan. Or if you're quilting, this would be awesome program for quilters. Awesome. You could choose a layout like this and purchase your yarns in those colors and then create your afghan, and it would just come out absolutely beautiful. So if you have trouble choosing colors, this is awesome. You might want to check it out because it's just really a lot of fun, easy to use, user-friendly, and super helpful. So far I'm giving the color catalog a thumbs up. So check out the link in the description box below, and I will give you the link directly to her website where you can check it out for yourself and see if it might be something that would interest you. So go make some art, because art soothes the heart.